Are you a bad enough dude for USA Mission 2?
We have tracked terror cell leaders to Al Hanad in Yemen. We believe the leaders behind the biowar attack are hiding in the city. Our Comanches are scouring Al Hanad, searching for these criminals.
Bravo 8 reporting. Enemy contact. Permission to engage.
Enemy contacts confirmed. Attack is a go.
Roger that, command. All Comanches, engage. Engage. Target's on the move. Stinger launch. Break.
Bravo wing. GLA stinger launch confirmed.
Teamwork. Target Charlie 4. I'm in pursuit. Target eliminated. All hands, Bravo 2, down and out. Lost him. He went into the alley. This is Bravo 3, he's engaging.
All units, we have pilots down. Repeat, pilots down. Scramble, rescue teams.
I've seen it all.
The GLA have captured our pilots. They are held in
building should
secret
work for us.
locations
The
around the
city's in an
city.
uproar. All
Devise a
units
plan to bring
proceed with
them home,
caution.
General.
Since the last mission went by a little bit too
Anywhere
quickly,
you
I'm
say.
gonna take my time here,
command.
try to play a little bit more conservatively. Not just send out everything I have to crush them, because
Humvee here.
last time things just went by
Oh,
too
yeah.
quickly. It was fun, but 6 minutes. It's not much of a video, is it?
Train for perfection.
So this time, I don't know, let's just start with Burton. They give him to you
Let's
right
go in
away.
Upgrade
Pretty fun
complete.
tactical unit. I got lots of garrisons here. Should be able to take all this out with Burton looking at it.
Mission, sir?
Let's give it a shot.
Moving on our position. We're taking heavy
What's the
fire.
mission,
Exit
sir?
route is cut.
And an extra Chinook
Loaded
because
with
I
US
want
missiles,
something
sir.
to pick up those. Oh, I thought I fucking lost Burton already.
What's the mission, sir?
Yeah, I don't like keeping my eye off of Burton, but thankfully the stealth keeps him pretty well protected even if I'm not paying attention to what's going on.
No signage for this.
Delivery, General.
So I got that Chinook hotkeyed, and I'll hotkey Burton once he's out of that building.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Well, that's nice. I don't think I have a whole lot of use for these two units, but I'll go ahead and try to get them anyways.
What do you got? Now this building should work for now.
Pretty sure he can take out a mob. When he gets fully ranked up, he's just gonna melt everything, so
Keep
should
it
be
cool.
alright.
Making a house call.
GLA forces incoming. Secure the base perimeter.
Train for perfection.
Stinger's sight shouldn't be a problem either since he can just shoot the people operating it. Though the stealth detection could be an issue.
Things were getting a little dicey for me.
Good work. This pilot's available for combat duty. You can send him back to base or take advantage of his skills.
Something
this
for everyone.
Keep it safe. Pilot of the USA, at the wheel.
Well, whatever, just as long as he gets in. It's not an efficient way. Oh, shit. Come on, give me a break.
I got the goods.
Come on, come on, come on. Get in, get in, get in, get in. Fucking idiot.
On schedule.
Ah, shit. Well, I got him.
Distribution
That's the
underway.
important thing. Let's have to put that one on resource duty and swap him out for a
Let's go in
fully
there.
healed one.
Something for everyone.
That was my bad. I should have just, got him back in the air and relocated.
Serving our country. Loaded with U.S. quality. Blades in motion.
Right here. Come on, punk. I'll be there. This is too easy.
I'm gonna knock down that tower. Ooh. That was totally unnecessary, but I was compelled to do it.
I've seen it all.
Those towers are probably the second most powerful thing in this game next to the trains. If GLA workers could build railroad tracks, the whole fucking war would be over. They wouldn't need toxins or any of that shit. They just have to build a railroad track to the enemy base and send Thomas the Tank Engine careening off into their fucking buildings. Everything would be done with. Either that or they could build a whole bunch of towers and put them on tank treads, then just wheel them up to the enemy base and knock them over. That would be pretty effective too. I think it would actually work better than the Scud launchers.
For perfection. Let's get to the action.
Just a literal column of tanks stretching up in the sky, getting tilted over onto an enemy command center.
Right here.
That would be way harder to stop than a Scud launcher. But I bet by General's logic you could knock out a nuke silo with just one of them. But I'll give the game credit this time. At least we're in a country that actually has palm trees, so this makes sense. Instead of having them in some weird area in China that probably doesn't have any of these trees. Although I think I saw some oaks here. Not that I'm an expert, I'm not an arborist or anything, but it is kind of funny. Kind of half expect to start seeing palm trees on the winter missions. We'll go to the moon like in Red Alert 2 and there's going to be palm trees and oaks there.
Up in the hills overlooking the city. Watch out for tunnel networks. Once
Nope,
you complete your
not falling for
objective,
that again.
Loaded with
back to
U.S.
base.
Come on.
Find me a vehicle.
There we go.
Something for everyone. Right on schedule.
What do you got? I'll be there.
Oh, this will
I'll
be
take
easy.
anything you give me.
Let's just get Burton over here, climb up the hill, attack from the back, and I should be fine, just as long as I can shoot down these fences anyways. If I can't shoot down the fences, I'll have to get a Chinook with the Humvee in it so the Humvee can run over the fence, but I don't think that's going to be the case.
Train for perfection. Where are we going?
Yep, there he goes. We're good. This has been a pretty easy mission so far. I'm relatively sure you can beat this one without having to build anything. I mean, you got the Chinook to start with, you got Burton to start with. That's practically all you need to win. While they do attack your base once in a while, it's nothing that the Crusaders can't handle. And even if there is some infantry, you got some Humvees too, so you're pretty much set from the start. I suppose you could send a bunch of Humvees out with infantry in them, but the time it would take to make the Humvees and put the infantry inside them would probably even out with the time it would take just to send Burton out there to take care of everything. In fact, I'm pretty sure I didn't have to kill half of the stuff that I did as Burton. I probably could have just gone right for the pilots. Though I suppose if I really wanted to speedrun it, I could send Burton after one pilot, then have the Humvees ready to go after the other one and do it like that, but I have to look it up again. The fact that they locked the map off kind of limits your strategy now that I think about it. I kind of prefer playing as Burton on this one, though, because it's a Burton mission, but you have the option of using a base, which is pretty cool, but I'd still just rather use Burton. Commando missions are so fun. It's kind of hard to ignore the commando route if they give it to you. I don't get much mileage out of the commando units in challenge mode, much less skirmish mode.
I'll take
The
anything
AI can
you
be
give
pretty stupid, but they do know how to protect their bases from commandos. That's one of the reasons I really love the campaign mode. It can be kind of easy, and some of the missions are more of a tutorial, but they give you options, and you get to try shit differently. Instead of just building the same old build order and building the same old units over and over again, you get to mix things up way more often here and do things that would normally be suicide against a human opponent or a skirmish AI. Though sometimes the artificial intelligence in this game is downright strange in campaign mode. I mean, if I was in skirmish and a garrison blowing up the enemy base, they'd all flood in and try to wipe him out, but here they're treating Burton like he doesn't exist unless he gets right up in their fucking face, which is fine, but makes it a little bit too easy. Not that I expect every mission to be super hard, but this is on brutal difficulty, and they do adjust things for the missions. They could have cranked this one up a little bit, I think. At least the way that I see it, all the tutorial missions on brutal difficulty should be flipped around to be just huge fucking challenges, because if you're playing brutal for the first time, who cares if you get your ass kicked by the tutorial level? At that point, you just go down a difficulty level and you're fine. In fact, that would be a mod I'd like to see. I'd like to see somebody take the entire Generals in Zero Hour campaign and make it difficult while also fixing the bullshit stuff like China Mission 3 and Zero Hour. That'd be pretty fucking awesome.
General, the final pilot is secured. Returning to base. Watch for GLA pursuit.
I'm glad that
Something for
Chinook didn't
everyone.
die. That would have been embarrassing.
I
I
have
really
experience.
shouldn't have sent it over there next to that Stinger site. I don't know what was going through my head.
At the wheel.
Kind of felt like I was out of range, but nope, wasn't even close. It's okay though, as long as
Oh,
I'm
sign
super
in for
fucking
this.
careful, it should be fine.
Provisions en
Although
route.
one more rocket's gonna take that thing down. You know, if the pilot dies, I'm pretty sure I get a mission over, so
Keep the
I'll have to be
supplies
careful
rolling.
no matter what. I did have a lot of fun on this mission, though. There's
Provisions
lots of
en
different
route.
routes you can take. You can just use Burton. I could build Pathfinders and Paladins and Rangers, or I could use
Right here.
everything. It's really up to you on this one, and I always appreciate that. It makes it a lot more fun. I guess if I were going to make any complaint about this map is that you have to unlock each objective
base
one
is
by
being
one. You
attacked.
can't just go out and capture all 3 pilots. You have to get the first one, then the second one, and the third one, which kind of hampers any kind of speedrunning effort you might want to make on this one. Doesn't ruin it, it just takes
Special
away a
forces
little
here.
bit of something that would have been interesting. You know, if I could knock this out in 4 minutes, that'd be pretty badass.
You are victorious.
Like I said earlier, it's a fun mission. I like that you could beat it with Burton. I like that there's multiple ways to beat it with different units and all that, but it could be a little bit more difficult. Other than that, it's a good mission. Anyways, that's all I got for now. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.